But you know what? Pokemon the first movie was also pretty good too. What's astonishing is that this little Pocket Monsters movie took in a little over $31 million during its opening weekend. Take that, Titanic. A man named Takeshi Shudo was the chief writer for the original series of the Pokemon anime, as well as the sole writer for the first 3 Pokemon movies and the Mewtwo Returns TV special. That being said, according to his anime novelizations, we can actually determine Ash's real birth date. Mr. Shudo states that Ash's birth is 10 years, 10 months, and 10 days exactly prior to the day he began his Pokemon journey. Being that the same work that this information comes from declares that Pokemon trainers obtained their first Pokemon in April of the year following their 10th birthday, and the anime itself began broadcasting on the 1st of that month in 1997 in Japan, Ash's birthday, if April 1st was the first day of his journey, would be May 22nd, 1986. Translating is hard business. Vietnamese crystal version, anybody? But with this in mind, the Spanish translation of the first generation Pokemon games is known for being extremely poor in quality with tons of translation errors. One of the more remarkable mistakes is the translation of the move Slam into Portazo, which literally means door slam in Spanish. This name remained attached to the move all the way until Generation 6, when it was finally changed to the term Atazar, or the Spanish verb meaning to poke. Ivysaur never really received all that much attention in the anime, and this lack of the spotlight can be seen in an oversight that Pokemon's Pokedex entry has in the red and blue versions of the game. Ivysaur's Pokedex entry states that it loses the ability to walk on its hind legs as the bulb on its back starts to bloom. Despite this fact, Ivysaur's sprite in these games shows it on its hind legs.
Yep.
Way to go, Game Freak. Way to go. Onix, a rock ground dual type Pokemon, can, as a matter of fact, use a couple of dragon type moves, such as Dragon Breath and Dragon Tail. It would be easy enough to just write this fact off as a strange occurrence, but the game developers actually put a little bit of thought into this beforehand. In fact, Onix is partially based on the worm, not W-O-R-M, but W-Y-R-M, which is a dragon-like creature that originated in English folklore, and thus they wanted to represent this fact in the Pokemon group. Pretty neat. Did you know that there is a correct number of heads a single Executor is supposed to have, and that number is 3? Despite this fact, both the anime and the games have portrayed the Pokemon as up to 5. While on the topic of Executor, the CEO of Pokemon, Mr. Ishihara's favorite Pokemon is Executor. He actually used it throughout the entire debugging and testing stages of Red 3. Porygon's evolution line is pretty freaking strange. But when you think about it, they actually make sense. The fact that Porygon 2 is lighter and sleeker than Porygon is a reference to the similar trend of real-life technology. Just think about it. Cell phones, computers, you name it. And while we're at it, despite the fact that Porygon Z was said to have malfunctioned upon upgrade, the title of the dubious disc implies that it was tampered with. Thus, Porygon Z probably exists from malicious intent. And perhaps explains why its animation is freaking out all the time. You may have thought the name Lillipup was a mixture of the words little and puppy, but that's not necessarily true. Lillipup's name is actually a reference to the Lilliputians from Gulliver's Travels, who were a race of small people only around 6 inches tall apiece. This is the reason why the anime emphasizes how small Lillipup is occasionally. Black and white with a first games in the Pokemon series to use the term shiny Pokemon, thus finally making it a true canon term. Prior to this, NPCs in previous generations made references to different colored Pokemon in general sentences, but never referred to them with any sort of specific name. Interestingly, however, the term alt color appeared on the list of words the player could input as a phrase or response during various points in the games, alluding to the fact that this may indeed be the original term the game developers had in mind for what we now call shiny Pokemon. Let's stick with black and white real quick. If you visit...
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh shit! Shiny Rhyhorn! Oh god! Oh my god! Thank you, Alexa Closer! Dude, I hope I catch this. I'm probably gonna fail this. Oh god, I got a picture. That is 13,252. I knew that looked a little different, even though I couldn't really see it too well. It did look a little different. Oh god. Finally! Something! Just don't fail it. Oh! Oh! Oh god! Alright. Shit, let's go. No! No! I fucked up on the... Alright. Sorry I fucked up on the video a little bit. Oh god. Gotta feel sometimes. At least it wasn't Nidorina. Or Nina female. At least I didn't feel another one. At the very least. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna keep hunting. I'm gonna keep hunting. Alright.